Oh, okay. Managed to level up my Picto, so don't waste the experience of this on anything else. So let's go and beat Zarulja. Okay. Let's go. King of Resolve, Zarulja.
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel.
Come on, work them up. Let's end this.
Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen. I need more power. Is this my weakness,
Okay, so just AoEs. Okay.
This will hurt.
You underestimate me.
Okay. Oh no, then goes out. Ah no, I'm dead. No, oh cool, good, still good.
Away with you.
Along with my pitiful past.
Ah, no, I've got hit again.
Away with you.
myself.
Whoa!
It's mine, the ultimate power. This power is proof of my authority.
Show you. Away with you.
My command.
Try this.
Oh, this is a tiny arena. Oh, okay.
Hold back.
Right.
My will resonates with reality.
And this one. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Mine is a path.
We mustn't hold back.
Oh, I see it. So it moves. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Didn't quite see it. Okay. Yeah, good here. Yeah, and then here. Go that way. Oh, no, that way. Nice one. Soroja defeated. Ha.
Brother.
So, it is to be defeat.
Father, is that you?
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked the path of ruin. Unable to surpass father. Or Ramachi. So much for the resilient son, the miracle.
You think Papa left you nothing? goddamn fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Kalucha.
It's not over. Queen's beam?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sphene? Why are you here?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people. And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zoralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sphene. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die. You understand, don't you? No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkilas is a hollow existence, that she can simply be allowed to fade away.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
Seven hells.
Go on, your solar. Ah, damn. Nice idea.
What is it?
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires, desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle. That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And do what with it?
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
Damn.
Oh, Sphene.
That woman, Sphene was it? In all likelihood, her true form lies in the reflection yonder. How to go after her now? Kikuya might know something, but her vessel ceased to function when the portal closed. Let us examine it. With luck, it will yield some much-needed clues. Kia said that she operates her vessel from afar. Could something have befallen her? The words Fiend spoke to your mother, did they mean anything to you? Those who came from my village, none of them remembered her. It's the same as what we witnessed happen to those who knew Namika. Then Kokuya is... You noticed something, didn't you? Whatever it is, please tell me. Whilst Fiend projected herself onto machines, Kokuya controlled hers remotely. But to me, they appeared identical in their existence. Both were inorganic objects suffused with faint amounts of ether. When that ether faded, they became lifeless husks. But as we all saw, this happened to both the moment the portal closed. So Kokuya was operating a vessel from the reflection beyond. But if none of her friends and acquaintances here remember her, then... The Endless. Those who are recreated from memories of the departed. All this time, my mother was dead. She fooled us. Sveen, for one, does not seem to think of them in that way. No, she loves them, like she does all her citizens. And she'll do anything to protect them. Such plundering ether from the source. Alas, Zaruljar had his own agenda and spoiled that plan. But now that she possesses the key, she could target other reflections without our interference. Reflections whose people have no idea what she is willing to do. And the people of the source are not only the only ones who in danger. We must stop her. We have to go where Sphina's gone. I want to talk to her again, and perhaps we can find Kokuya as well. With the gate closed, we need to find an alternate means of passage. I will look into it. Thank you. Let us begin by investigating this place. There may be clues relating to what lies beyond. Let me help. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Anything at all. Of course, my friend. Your knowledge and expertise would be most welcome. I expect the investigation will take time. Perhaps you'd like to head back below with Garuljar and get some rest. That's not a bad idea. We do need to share these developments with those in the back room as well. Come on, Garuljar. You too, Nima. You've more than done your part for now, so leave this to us. So much has happened so quickly. I'm still catching up mentally. To where the concerns the rule jar, I have no regrets. I made my choice and did what I had to do. I only wish I could have stopped Sveen too. Stopped her from walking her misguided path. I could definitely use some rest. I'm really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Kikuya. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh, Kikuya. If only we'd had known that such a day would come. But I wish we could have at least said goodbye. You knew then that she was already gone. We did. We all did. Kikuya forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Erenville. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Zerul Jar already? No, they still remember him. I wonder if this might be a result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated. But at the same time, they're like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making direct contact with the various government bodies. But it'd probably be best to keep it all out of wraps for the time. Agreed. Once we resolve the matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. As to the Royal Jar's mechanical army, what's become of them now that he's gone? Ah, yes, about that. At the time, we suspected that Zerul Jar had passed. The king's authority appears to be being transferred to Galul Jar. You mean to say Galul Jar is the new king? While a coronation is required to make it official, for the moment, the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But I don't want this. I don't want to be king. It's not a decision you have to make right away, but given the authority comes with command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on it together later, but for now, I want you to hold on to it, to what your father has left you. If you say so. Are you alright, Matty? Huh? What is this? Why can't I? Gah! Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how to feel towards him. What's wrong with me? You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now, we have to consider things under control. Why not return to Teloliol and rest while you're up while the others handle the investigation? You know, I think I could do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and catch up with Kona. Why don't you two come too? But won't everyone hate me? Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Kona as new family. Really? Really? That is, if you're fine with it. I am. Then let us be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Kona.
You are returned! Wait there! I'm coming down! Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome? So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Hey, Kona!
Lamachi, is this boy perhaps?
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Kululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Kululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle. But simply Kona will do.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Kululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Kululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
It was indeed Zorolja's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Sving. He as the King of Resolve, and she as the Queen of Reason. Just like you and me here. Their people live very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they live them to the fullest. And Sveen is a big part of that. She's a considerate and approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. You and her must have gotten along well. We did, but out of love for her people, she's chosen the wrong path. They're good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes and treated us with kindness and respect. But Zoroldash slaughtered them. Slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own ends. By the gods. Tell me how this came to pass. When his attack on Tololiala failed, Zaruljar sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather? He was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he wasn't just a great person's son. I dare say you're right. As Resilient's son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was, and he didn't want me. Damn it all, if only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. Zaruljar had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with Nima's help that we managed to defeat him. And now I have the responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all, Gululjar. I promised, didn't I? I wanted us to become family, and it isn't only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've really come to like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other. Isn't that right? Right. You too, Nima. Everything we've been through. We're already as good as family. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the barracks. I'm glad I could hear what happened. I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry you had to bear such a heavy burden, Lamati. Don't be. As far as resolve, it was something I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Lolial slave. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas. It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders. And then, only with the aid of the Vitra and his king. Thanks to Alphanode and Estinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Azatan. And when the dragons appeared in our skies, I felt that this was it. The Tloliol you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt, and I hope that we can repay them one day. Indeed, once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person. Nima had told me as much, but you still have work to do, yes? Yes, I need to find Sifine. She harmed our people so that her own might live. But as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Tololiol is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what becomes of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to the conflict in the old days. I want to help the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness, and the only way to do that is stop Sphene from walking her path. Very well, Lamati. I just promise me you will take care. I promise, Kona. While I had anticipated this, I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I have to go away again so soon, but even setting Sphene aside, some of our own people may be among the Yunders. I can't just sit around and leave everything to the others. I understand. I have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. Nima, for all you've done for us, for our nation and our family, I fear I can never express sufficient gratitude. But thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Well, it was good to catch up, Kona. Now we'll talk to Sol, hmm? Who might this be from? Hello? That's right, Nima is with me. Is that so? And in that case, let's meet at Sunpurge. See you soon. Your Stoller is heading back. I dare to hope she's found a way to pursue Sphene. If you all wanted to go on ahead to Sunpurge, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. Apologies for the wait. You're all here. Then that means... we believe we found a way to travel to the reflection, to where Sphene has retreated. I was busy providing aids in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Could you start from the beginning, you Stoller? Per Sphene's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion, and it was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Ketinram, the key was brought with me to the source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until it's theft by Zoruljar, who used it in Yaslanis to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. Following Zoruljar's demise, Sphene claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did the gate lead? In seeking the answer, we took another look at orogenics and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep. The 12th level, the King's Resolve's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw it didn't exist. Curious, when we analysed orogenics logs to see where the memories of the departed were being sent, and where should it be but through the gate to the missing 12th level? That level alone must have lain outside the fused region, and so was left behind. Then that means... Indeed. 'Tis Sphene's homeworld, and she has returned there, to join the memories of her departed citizens. But, as the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home. Or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is, how do we pursue Sphene if the gate here is closed? We use another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is. The Sky Deep Cenote. Or Cenote. Aye, all evidence suggests that the gate there leads to the world whence the Alexandrians and I came. But assuming that's true, how can we open it? That is what we shall find out using the code in this earring. As you recall, Graal's earring is in fact a data storage device. An analysis of it yielded the code, something used to control a contraption, and a very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Graal's arrival in the source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work. To make such progress in so short a time, you really are amazing. We couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to the members of Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed. Shell, especially. Right then. It seems the plan is set. The Sky Deep Cenote it is. Begging your pardon, Neiman, but I might have a moment setting forth. Oh, you're already going to give her the thing? Yes. I had thought to save it for later. But in light of these developments, I feel now is the time. As the Matia says, I have something for you. Please come with me to Bayside Bevy. Hehe. I hope you like it. What? Slyloris is safe in no small part due to your failure. As a token of our appreciation, I have commissioned special equipment for you. While it is inadequate as an expression of gratitude, I pray it will serve you well in your coming mission. It apparently incorporates foreign technology. Leave it to Kona to request such a thing, eh? Mawazunte yonder has the equipment in his keeping. Just say the word and he will bring it out. With your shiny new gear, I reckon you're ready for anything. Come, let's set the sky deep sea note. Okanote. Note? Access to the area is presently restricted per my orders, so I shall accompany you. Kona has already gone inside, but I couldn't help but take a moment. Just being here takes me back. And it wasn't even that long ago that we visited for the rite. So much has happened since then. Truly, guided by my grandfather's letter, I crossed the seas in search of answers. What awaits us on the road ahead, I know not, but I shall walk it to the end with you all. Come on, let's go.
Electrope everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Crow, try holding your earring to the terminal.
No luck. Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Galulja, would you give it a try? Me? If the king's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master, neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place, a power to be reckoned with. But now isn't the time to marvel. If Galuljar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself, but even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Shall I remain as well?
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wooklamart, Kryl, and Erenville are a given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I. Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
Yeah. That's the best line.
It's fine. Really. Mostly. Just don't let her bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
Tis done. Whenever you're ready.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
Beyond lies an unknown reflection. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
What we do know is that it's Fiend's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it the Unlost World? Right. Let's go.
Let's do it! Third reflection. Let's see what it's like. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, this is awesome.
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words do not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days. Living memory, or so the Endless called it. How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams, alive in all perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise, the words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here, the city of gold.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We've literally stepped into the Yokoi legend. Whichever reflection this may be, it would seem the barrier between here and the source is thin in Yaktel. That would explain the Yokoi's visions and the location of the gate. Hey, Erenville, that volcano over there, you don't suppose it's real, is it? An actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of the city? I'd like to see that. Hey, you never know. Look, there's a path down. Let's see where it goes. It's strange, though I've never been to this place before, it somehow makes me feel nostalgic. Unlike Everkeep with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we've travelled to the past. The differences may be more superficial than you think. Take a look at the buildings around us. There's electro everywhere, along with a myriad contraptions. Like how Sphene projects her image onto soldiers, I believe this city's appearance is artificial. This aetherite is identical to the one in Everkeep, is it not? This suggests that this place is Alexandrian. That would seem a fair assumption. In light of all this, could it be this city is Everkeep's mission 12th level? Welcome, friends, welcome. Who are you? My name is Constancy, and like you, I am endless. We have been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls, the departed, in other words. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of your memories, so it feel no different from when you were flesh and blood. Let's go along with it for now. I am caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless, and it is my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers such as yourselves. City of the Endless? At a glance, there seems to be many different facilities. What kind of place is this? Simply put, it is the recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. In this way we ensure that what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made a haven for the Endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you would please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care, as wildlife brought here for preservation roams freely. Hold on a moment. While a tour would be interesting, it's Fiend that we've come to see. Oh, so you wish to meet the Queen? In that case, you're in luck. It was just announced that Her Majesty will enter into a slumber, but there is still time. If you try calling to her before the Meso terminal, at the center of the city, she will likely appear. I'm not sure how things work around here, but let's head to this Meso terminal. Thanks, Constancy. We'll take you up on your offer on the tour next time. I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeing out Her Majesty. Like the chamber in the Sky Deep Cenote, the electrode here produces strong golden light. A difference in energy levels, perhaps. It's like a weird theme park.
Steen? Are you there? If you are, say something. We need to talk. Sphene?
That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sphene, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
I want a world without suffering. A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed. But the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them. Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years. But we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion, to harvest what we needed from your world. From your people. And with the key, we will have it.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others? All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Sphene, if you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose, places to which our hearts belong.
Damachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written. The kind and gentle Queen Sphene was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sphene, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria. A devourer of worlds. When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth. But one you understand, don't you?
Not really.
I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
Sphene!
What do we do now, damn it? I felt that I had come to understand Sphene, but I'm still clueless. Utterly clueless. Doesn't seem like we can do much else here. Let's return to the Aetherites for now. The caretaker, Constancy. Perhaps he can tell us more about this business of Sveen going into slumber. Where's this Aetherite listed? I just found. Confused. Living memory. There it is. Unlost well. Is it listed anywhere else? No, just here. Okay. He's nowhere in sight. Perhaps he has taken other recent arrivals on tour. Looking for someone, are you? Yes, he was here just earlier. A fellow named Constancy. Wait, what? Hello everyone. You made it here, as I knew you would. Is that who I think it is? It is. It's Kachia. None other. This is the first time some of you are seeing me in my proverbial flesh, isn't it? Feast your eyes then. She who was controlling that unassuming machine was a ravishing Shitona maiden. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me. So it was true. That you're here means... I tried to tell you so many times, but my courage always failed me. I am indeed an endless. Have been for quite a while now. Erenville. Now, you've come to stop Sveen, yes? I can help with that, but I have a request to make. You know how to stop her, then? While there are no guarantees, your coming here makes it a distinct possibility, as my wish is relevant to your mission. Will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards. Excellent. To begin with, we'll need to head to a different area. See that sentry? I'll have them grant access to the zip line. Zip line? What is that? A fun little mode of transport. It don't see much use, though, as we Endless can teleport freely within living memory. This particular line will take you to a zone called Canal Town. I'll be waiting for you there. With that endearing pushiness, it can only be Kachia. Let's go. Right, I just need to pop out a moment, so I'm going to stop the stream here.